What is up, guys? It is your boy Phil Chuck of the United States Hedgehog with our final week of WWC going against my great friend, my Iowa brother, Zach, and his Chicago Bear Ticks. Both Zach and I, we got our butts kicked to us this season. And also ignore that. It was just me getting rid of some string or something. So, yeah. But, yeah, me and Zach, when it comes to head-to-head, Zach is actually, I believe, 4-2 on me right now. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's 4-2. Zach has beat me. Last two times Zach beat me, one he just beat me because I didn't have a dark type, and then the other time was just a misplace. I just didn't prep well. So I need some vengeance against Zach in this type of a matchup. But you guys can hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the last Shocker Crew if you haven't already. Make sure you also subscribe to my man Zach, aka the Weather Gamer. His channel link in the description will be in the battle, but on the team builders. I don't usually do them in the team builders, but you'll get in the battle. So let's break down Zach's team. Zach went with a Mega this season, and his Mega was... Or do you have a Gigantamax? I don't remember. His original Mega was Mega Gallade, and then from NCL, and then from this league, he changed it to Mega Medicham. For the rest of his team, he's got Melmetal, which he finally brought Choice Banded. That's the day I saw that video. Thank you, Zach. He's got Diggersby, Primarina, love it, Dragozolt, Charizard, Quillfish, Kamala, Decidueye, Weavile, Dreadnought, and Orbeetle. As for the 6 I see Zach bringing, definitely the first 4 make the most sense. If Zach doesn't bring any of the first 4, he is a troubled child, and very must be questioned. I think he will bring the good boy versus me, because he wants to probably prove it, since I tell him Jolteon's better than and everything like that. I feel like he'll bring it to prove it, but there's a chance he could not bring it. Now, here's the thing I'm talking... When I look at Zach's team here, here's why I see him bringing Dragozolt. He's going to predict me to bring my Sand, which he knows is probably the smart thing to do against a team like his, even though Sand, literally my Sand user, is so terrible in this matchup. This is why I'm saying, in this instance, Hippowdon's the better Sand setter, just saying. But this is the reason why I think he's going to bring Dragozolt. He's going to try to use it to use my own Sand against me. So not only will I actually get him to waste using a very powerful ability on a very powerful Mon, I'm going to psych him out so hard that he's not going to see this coming. Yeah. There's a chance I will say the Quillfish could come for Toxic Spikes and stuff like that in that type of situation. Kamala can potentially come because he has no way to remove hazards. He only has a spinner. Decidueye is the last one I think that could potentially come because he'll need a defogger if anything, and then if that's what he wants to go with. But the rest of his team, Weavile really doesn't make much sense. Dreadnought kind of makes sense, but kind of loses to a lot of things on the list as well. And Orbeetle, I think, was just there for webs. I don't think really does anything else in this matchup as well. Since I do have a dark type, he cannot just immediately bring Orbeetle. So let's break down the team that we have for him this week. We're bringing back that same weakness policy set. I think we pretty much have brought the same weakness policy set versus Zach, and pretty much what we have brought the entire season. But if it does the work, it does the work. But we got Rodriguez here with the weakness policy. Trick Room, Will-O-Wisp, Earthquake, Shadow Call. This literally is all of it. This is literally just what we need to do. Max HP, enough attack investment to where once we get hit by something like Primarina, as long as Primarina is not Specs, I have not seen Zach use Specs once, but if he does bring Specs this time, curse you, Zach. But if he's not Specs, I can live a Scald. I don't think he runs Hydro Pump versus me. I feel like it's a little too risky, especially if he wants to just try to have somewhat of a winning season, even though Sport Overwatch is not going to have an even season. But still. But I definitely think he brings, when he scalds me, if I can get my Trick Room up, that'd be really great. But, like, if we can burn the Melmetal, we can burn Hitmonchan, or any, like, Hitmonchan, Medicham, then that's really great as well. But basically, this is also another thing if Quillfish comes too. I can Will-O-Wisp the Quillfish in case it's physical, which most times are not, and then I get my weakness policy activated, and then Earthquake Shackle will just run through Zach's team completely. Max HP, like I said, 30 units special, just give us a little bit of bulk. Up next, we have Mr. Vish, the Dracovish, and Zach's not expecting this, I bet. I don't think he expects Choice Banded. I mean, I think he does, but he probably expects Vish for Sandvish. He doesn't probably expect Strongjaw Vish. Strongjaw Vish is a monster of anything. Max HP, max attack, adamant 4 in defense, vicious rends, crunch, outrage, facade. Crunch is really good because it actually gives me a big powerful boost against the his ghost type in Decidueye. Even though vicious rends are good, crunch is really good so I can guarantee that knockout. Outrage, because once my level goes down, outrage is spammable. Facade, in case he wants to try to burn me or anything like that. And then vicious rend, because vicious rend just clicks a button and picks up a kill or 2 shots everything on his team. Now I will say this: if he tries to bring this in on Primarina, I will make sure I switch out because I don't want to see if that thing is guaranteed to be locked in until I see leftovers. Like I say, if I see leftovers or something like that, then I know that Primarina is not Specs or Scarfed, so there's going to be that. So I will have some ways of going around that. Up next is Gladiator, and this is a set I'm hyped for as well. It's another max HP, max attack, 4 in defense type of thing, but this is what it needs to work with here. Because I'm expecting Zach to bring fully physically defensive Primarina, unless he's memeing. If he's memeing, then I don't know what he's going to be bringing. But we're bringing Swords Dance, Close Combat, Poison Jab, and Knock Off. Close Combat at +2 actually has a chance to OHKO the, Poison Jab I believe it is. Poison Jab has a chance to OHKO, the Medicham. In Close Combat, pretty much obliterates everything else on his team. Poison Jab, I believe, does pretty much guarantee the kill on Primarina as well. We have the Payapa Berry because I know he's not going to run a fighting move. Even though a fighting move would kill me, he's going to run the Psychic move because the Psychic move is much safer. I guarantee live that Zen Headbutt, and then I kill him with a Poison Jab. And if I don't kill him, and if we get a poison, then he dies to the poison. So the best news is that we can poison him, then he dies to either the next turn or he does anything else like that. So that's what's really good about this mon right here. So this is going to be for that. Up next, we have Ellie, the Caparaja G-Max. And I think Shuka Berry is the right play versus Zach's team because of Diggersby, Melmetal, and that type of situation. Even though I would love to have the one thing, I don't think it's the way to go. But we're bringing Iron Defense Caparaja. Zach pulled this off in APA Academy for his Caparaja. I'm pulling it off with mine right now as well. Iron Head Earthquake, which is pretty much all we really need, if I'm being completely honest, versus his team. And then Body Press, because Body Press gets boosted based off of Iron Defense. More likely than not, I probably Iron Defense on something, and then probably, if it's Melmel versus me, I'm clicking Body Press over Earthquake, and then I'll probably click Earthquake on the following turn for that reason. 120 HP, 180 in attack, adamant nature, 44 defense, 164 SPDF. A lot more SPDF bulked in defense because of the Iron Defense, but this also lets me have a chance to really take hits from Primarina and potentially take one hit from his Charizard once we get a +1 in our SPDF. So that's another reason why I'm actually thinking of potentially going with, actually, yeah, let's actually Rock Slide. Actually, now thinking about it, Rock Slide's actually probably better than Body Press, just so we can get the sand up, and then we can bluff we have the sand in that type of situation, which is really good. But we gotta be careful not to actually click the sand. I'm not gonna really want to click it unless Charizard's in front of me. So there's that. Up next, we're bringing Shift Gear Guitar Hero with Snarl. I know this set is so stupid and overrated, but I think it's the best set to bring as a Zach. Pretty much once we get Shift Gear up, we are faster than everything on Zach's team. We pretty much one-shot to two-shot everything on his team with this monster. And if we get a crit, we pretty much one-shot everything on his team. But Overdrive plus Boom Burst just destroys Zach's team entirely. Snarl's only really there for Decidueye, if I'm being honest with you. Because I don't think Overdrive is going to do that much. But Snarl's really there just for the Decidueye. Other than that, I'm essentially clicking Shift Gear, Overdrive, or Boom Burst. I believe a Boom Burst into an Overdrive actually will kill Melmetal unless he's Assault Vested Melmetal, which he has been known to bring in the past. But basically, I'm hoping him to be in either the Medicham or the Diggersby in on me. I click Shift Gear, and then I just pretty much click Overdrive or Boom Burst, depending on what I think is the right play. And then we just blow him back with Life Orb, so that just worked really great. And next, at least, we have Willpower, who's supposed to be shiny. I don't know why I didn't make him shiny. Nasty Plot, Psychic, Dazzling Gleam, Thunderbolt. After a Nasty Plot, pretty much Psychic, Dazzling Gleam, and Thunderbolt's going to run a rough shot on Zach's team. 120 in HP, max special attack, enough speed to outspeed pretty much everything on his team, because his team is permanently base 100s and below for speed, except the Weavile, but I don't think Weavile is coming. But if Weavile even does come, I have the Cobbleberry. The Cobbleberry is also there for Choice Scarfed or Choice Banded. Diggersby, so I can live that hit in that situation and then knock it back out with a Psychic or a Dazzling, depending on when it's low at. So that's the team, guys. Leave a like if you haven't already, subscribe, and I'll see you guys when we do this battle in the last season of the WWC. Until next time, guys, I'm Pro Chocolate Nice Hedgehog. I'll see you guys later. base.